Welcome to the channel, presented by the Beeline Entertainment, LLC. Enjoy the show.
People, what's good? Yo, check it out. Welcome to the Beeline ENT, LLC. What we got for you? First off, we got the Beeline Webshow on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, talking a little of everything. Then we got Straight Through the Rope, STR, baby, Wrestle Talk, where we talk all things pro wrestling. Next up, we got the Show Off Show, that's right, the Beeline ENT Entertainment. And then on Sunday nights, we going live on the line with that group panel discussion. Check us out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe. Also, pick up some merch. The Beeline ENT LLC. Let's go.
Hey, you out there. Do you want energy like this?
Get the energy of me, Brian B. Enter that promo code Brian B NRG and get 10% off your order today. Get more W, get more power.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can't whisper behind my back. You can't show me how the odds are up against me all day long. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you.
People. How fast can I say it? People, check it out. Yo, what's good? What's happening? It's me, your boy Brian B, back at it on another Tuesday. Yo, listen, I do this like almost every single time I start a show, but I'm gonna do it more because every day is a blessing. Every day is a new beginning, whatever you want to call it. But man, listen, bro, I was just sitting back. I was putting my show together to get everything on, and I put the numbers in there, and I put episode 1 to 112 episodes of the Beeline Web Show, man. I am so proud of that. I want to thank you guys right off the bat and say thank you for following, thank you for watching, thank you for entertaining the idea that I started way back when. Man, it hasn't been every single Tuesday, man, but it sure as hell has been a lot of Tuesdays. And I just want to thank you guys right off the rip, man. But we back at it. All that mushy shit. Yo, what's good? It's me, Brian B. We back at it. It's Tuesday night, so it is the OG red, black, and white show. The Beeline Web Show. We on. And we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. The news ain't letting nobody down. It's election time. And but shit's happening left and right, bro. I don't really care anymore. I'm just gonna turn my TV on, watch my movies, and enjoy my time like I always do. But yo, we gotta talk about it because there's shit going on. We gotta talk about it. Yo, we got the comments popping already. What's goody comments? Oh, JC, you never let us down. What's good, bro? What's good, Brian? Be back with the B-Ladders. Can't wait till Thursday till hear you sing on Tipsy. Yep. Eric G back at it with Tipsy Karaoke. Definitely check us out this Thursday. We'll be on Random Thoughts with Eric G, singing and having fun, drinking a little bit. Remember, it's 7, not 9 this time. Thank you for the update, brother. Thank you so much. But listen, guys, yo, like I said, it's a lot to talk about. I'm gonna get right down to it, and then before we do anything, you know what we gotta do. We gotta bring you in, let you know where you at. Yo, it's B, Brian B. Let's go.
Straight to the point, baby. It's going down in 3, 2, 1.
People, that's your boy!
Brian B.
Let's go.
Back on the B line. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited.
Is the influence you have.
Again with Rangers.
You gotta be a clean baby's ass.
Hold on real quick.
Knows the hands of B.
People, it's your boy, Brian B. Welcome to the Beeline Web Show. Let's go.
That's right. Another day, another dollar. Let's go. Yo, man, once again, thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. If you haven't already, please head over to the YouTube channel, like and share and subscribe. And when I say share, I mean, yo, tell a friend, tell somebody about us, man. Yo, I know this guy. He talks a lot of shit, and he's loud as hell. You got to listen to him. He talks a bunch of shit. I've been talking a bunch of shit for 112 episodes on the web show, that is. We had a lot more episodes on the actual channel, man. But yo, I'm interested. Listen, I wanted to say this too to open up, man. I'm interested in hearing your guys, more of your viewpoints, more of your opinions, man. I've said this, of course, we run the promotions at the beginning of the show. We are looking for new sponsors. Anybody want to come on and talk about something that they're doing, an event that they got going on, a product that they're working on, anything like that. We're definitely looking to get you guys noticed and throw you on at the beginning of the shows. We record 4 days a week. So I'm saying, like, yo, definitely play your thing. My shit pops up every 5 minutes, man. See where people can come and meet you and come and get your product and come and get whatever you working on over there. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody who really has been rocking with the show, man. I mean, every day is just another week, and I'm just really, really thankful that I'm able to do this and share this experience, man. This is growing. We're growing, man. And I'm kind of shocked sometimes when I look back and I'm like, damn, I'm surprised I'm still doing this shit. Like, that's like, I sometimes take a little time, but I'm like, nah, man, I got to do the web show. I got to get back on here. And we've been going pretty nonstop, man. And the world ain't letting us down. Yeah, we got a lot of shit to talk about tonight. Tonight's topics are fire and right in my wheelhouse, except politics. I've been through most of it. Yeah, listen, bro, definitely ain't talking about no politics. Only thing I'll say about the politics, man, they trying to take old boy out, bro. They trying to take Trump ass out. I ain't never seen this is my shit. Like I've been saying, I've been on multiple shows saying I don't follow none of this shit. I'll just raise my hand, talk about me if you want. I don't vote. I don't even fucking believe in the president. I'll be dead ass with you. But the one thing I can say is I look for difference. I look for change. Like I look for what's weird. And what's weird about these elections that's been recent is they try to take this motherfucker out, bro. Like, I don't know if it's ploys. I don't know if it's setups. I don't know. And you don't know either. Don't bullshit unless you like, damn it, a private person in the affairs or whatever. But we all speculating, bro. And it's just mad shit constantly happening, yo. I don't know what's going on. I'm sick and tired of the people thinking they know every damn thing. People know just about as much as I know, maybe more because they read a little bit more. But we don't know what's going on with these politics, bro. Everybody's picking a side. Everybody's running back and forth. And once somebody picked a side, it's like a football team or something like that. Like, you're pretty much sticking to your side. Doesn't matter who the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Harris is there now. Then first was Joe Biden. He was 1,000. Then it was Donald Trump on the Republican side. It was this guy. It doesn't matter, bro. It's like, if you're a Republican, you're a Republican. It's a red state. It's a blue state. It's like, why the fuck does that matter? Like, if we have somebody who changes out every 4 years, or somebody who changes out every 8 years, whatever. Why does it matter what fucking state the color is and shit? Like if you think about it, like if you take 5 seconds to just get out of the playing field and just kind of sit in the bleachers and just analyze the whole fucking program, you think like, why do I care what party they back or whatever? Listen, bro, you think the one person they got a handful of good ideas at the most. You feel me? Like maybe they could push a couple of things, but for the most part, bro, if it is a whole party, like they already have a narrative. Like like we just wasting our fucking time playing around thinking we got some kind of control, bro. We don't got no fucking control. These people are going to do whatever they want no matter what. The only thing that's weird about Trump is they trying to kill this motherfucker. Like, you know, and that's why I said, like, it's weird if you really analyze it, because yeah, you can say, oh, he's setting it up, it's setups or whatever. Maybe he is. I don't fucking know. But you know, you look at all the shit with the jail, you look at all the stuff with this, and then you ask yourself, like, be reasonable here. Like, you think he the only one that's doing some crooked shit? Like, so if they are doing all this shit to get him down, and you're like, oh, because he deserves it. Okay, well, if that's your logic, then I don't know. You need to open your fucking eyes. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of crooked motherfuckers. And speaking of that, we're going to be talking about that today. That's a nice segue. But that's all I got to say on it. I don't really care. I'm sick of people. The one thing I don't like the sheep. I don't like the sheep, man, the herd mentality. You know, people just diving into Kamala's fucking arms because, you know, of her skin, race, and all that shit. Man, y'all stupid, bro. Like, get off your fucking high horse, man. And for the people who are just actively like, oh, I'm voting for it because it's a black woman. If that's you and you honest about it, then good. But if you going to sit here and play the part and act like, oh, I'm doing it because she's the right person for the job, man, listen. The thing that's fucking crazy about Kamala, I can't believe I'm talking about politics right now. This is crazy right now. But it's election year, and I'm almost 40. I guess I'm getting there. CNN dad. The crazy thing about Kamala, yo, is like when she talks, and I see every commercial that comes on every 5 minutes because they're back to back, they're arguing with each other in the commercials and shit. And it's like you'll see one commercial, Kamala's doing this, and she's a great one for this, but Trump isn't doing it. And then Trump's like, yeah, Kamala's doing this, but I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. It's like so stupid, bro. But the one thing I say about Kamala is like, yo, she got these programs where it's like it's coming on, like, oh, I'm fighting for the people and this and that. I'm like, yo, bro, like you're in the White House right now, like you're the party right now, like so. If I go to the store and eggs are fucking $20 a box, and everything else is expensive out the ass, you know, gas $5 a gallon, you can't do shit, and you over here talking about, oh, I'm working for the people, like, bro, no, you're not. Like, you're actively here right now, not doing shit. So I don't fucking know. I just don't get it no more, bro. That's why I don't entertain it, because I think it's just bullshit, man. No matter who gets in there, we gonna see the same shit. So y'all might as well stop being dumb, arguing with each other, going to rallies, and y'all just having fun. Y'all ain't even really, you know, really matter to y'all. It's just fucking contest for y'all. But anyway, how are you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I'm doing fantastic, bro. It's another day. You know, I woke up this morning and I didn't really know what I was going to talk about in the show, but like I said, like you know, news and shit doesn't let you down. And listen, of course, you know, we got to jump on one of the topics that's been pretty hot for a little while, you know, because this year started out with a bang. You know, this year started out with a bang as far as in entertainment, if you think about it. You can't believe we fucking about to be in October, bro. October, November, December. We have 3 months of the year left. When we started this year, we had Cat Williams get on the damn Shannon Sharp show. And of course, this is just for some people, just to kind of like just completely just outwardly speak. This is the minimal bullshit that I'm about to talk about right now. It's kind of a big presence. It's a presence because it's like it's been involved in people's lives, but this is on some real shit. This is minimal bullshit. Like, you know, compared to like, you know, real stories and news and information that we could be covering and shit like that. But we have a little show, you know what I'm saying? We here for entertainment purposes for the most part. You know, Cat Williams jumped in first thing and he kind of, you know, blew up. He blew up the internet. He blew up the Shannon Sharp show, and he blew up his exposure. Like, you know, he fucking, you know, publicized himself greatly. And me, not someone who was the biggest Cat Williams fan. I'm not like I don't hate him or anything like that or whatever. It's just I've never just really been into him that much. And say whatever you want about it, but that's real. I've never really been into him that much. But I respect him. I respect his hustle. I respect his grind. I've learned more about him even ever since his episode on Shannon Sharp. And the one thing I personally don't like about people, I don't even give a fuck if you're telling the truth. I don't care what it is. I don't like people who are just too excited to burst your bubble. You know what I'm saying? They just can't wait to relay some fucking information or whatever, especially if it's dirt. You know what I'm saying? And you get people a lot of times when I'm talking to people in conversation, they say, "Oh, well, you don't understand. This is this." Everybody knows so fucking much. Like you're best friends with these fucking people. You don't know shit. Just about what everybody else fucking knows. Maybe you have a little bit more intel if you follow them a little harder, but you for the most part, basically what the fuck we know. You ain't best friends with this nigga. You don't know where he lives. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of getting information like everybody's. I try to be honest as shit. Like I hear what I hear. Most people hear what the fuck they hear. You know what I'm saying? Now, people who are in the industry, they have more, topical. They have more, reasons to say things. They have, more relationships. So it does vary. The information varies, though. You have to take shit with a grain of salt intentfully, because if you just ride on everybody's fucking word and just think everybody because of how you feel about them, same thing with the red and blue shit. If you ride on everybody's situation because you ride for them, then you bound to fuck up. You bound to find, no flaws in their game. You bound to be shocked when something comes out about them. You know what I'm saying? I never saw that from them. Why did you never see that? Because you like them so much? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens all the time, but we don't know these fucking people. We have no idea about them. We're just watching them on a screen like everybody else, man. But at the same time, it's like, Cat Williams is one of the people who I've heard, most of the stuff that I've heard, besides like his comedy and acting and shit, which is great. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the stuff I hear is he always complaining about some shit, bro. And that's what I usually hear when he's in the public. Like I've seen him, we saw him go through the bullshit he goes through, whatever he goes through, you know what I'm saying? And that's most of the stuff that gets pushed. Now, if that's just what the media does to him, okay, whatever. But that's what I mostly saw. Like I think a lot of people can agree with that. Like you saw him going to jail, fighting in Targets and pool stores and shit. Just wilding the fuck out. I don't know fucking wrong with him. He was one time he like a fight with like a sixth grader or some shit, like they're playing football. I don't fucking know what's going on. But that was like the image that I kind of had, bro. And every time I heard him, he was always bitching about something or complaining about something. So I was like, okay, fuck, man. This guy's on the show first of the year and just airing everybody the fuck out. Oh, this guy did this, that guy stole this. I'm like, okay, damn, I guess the motherfucker really got some shit to get off his chest. And I really was kind of just like, whatever. I was just shrugging the shoulders. Okay, this is interesting. Like, damn, he's talking a lot of shit. And then you start seeing certain things. He's starting, oh shit, man, he was right about this. Damn, maybe he is true. Maybe and other people are coming out and vouching for him. And you're like, oh shit, okay, maybe there's a little bit more credibility. And then you start looking into things yourself, and you're like, whoa, damn, man, this guy's speaking some true shit. Maybe he really is unjustly getting handled or whatever in the industry or whatever. Maybe he's shouting some stuff out. How much of it is is jealousy or envy or whatever? How much is that? Because that exists as well. But he definitely set a tone very early on for the beginning of this year. And coming to the close of this year, like seeing all the shit that's happened, bro. Especially with my man P. Diddy, man. Diddy, fucking Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever you want to call it. No stranger to fucking controversy. No stranger to controversy. For people who have grown up since he was Puff Daddy, not fucking, P. Diddy. Since he was Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, whatever you want to, when you remember him in the Biggie videos and, running around with Mace and shit, like, that's when I grew up, knowing Puff Daddy, fucking dating J-Lo and, you know what I'm saying, shooting up the club with Shine or whatever the fuck happened in that, which they're saying all this other shit now. They got a whole bunch of shit coming out about that situation, and J-Lo or whatever. I don't know. Allegedly, I have no fucking idea. Now, you just hearing stuff, you know what I'm saying? People are coming out the woodwork now. But it's like a lot of truth, or at least a lot of exposure. I don't know if that's the way to say it, but exposed information is starting to come out from a lot of different areas, man. And it's definitely an interesting time to turn the fucking news on or turn the radio on and listen to what this guy's got to say, that guy's got to say. One person in particular, and that's why I'm starting this conversation, then we're going to get into the P. Diddy shit. But one person in particular, it's another person that when I first heard her interview, I was like, all right, maybe she's dropping some bombs. Like maybe she's saying this, maybe she got some knowledge here. I wasn't too familiar with her, but then I like kind of learned a little bit more about her as I've been, listening to her stuff. Is Jaguar Wright. And she came on, and every time she gets on the stage, she got some fucking juice. Like, damn, bitch, like you getting your popcorn. She coming, she coming. You fucking quitting your job so you can hear what she got to say and shit. Like I said at the beginning, bro, it's weird to me. Like when somebody's too excited to talk shit, man. It's just like, what the fuck, bro? Like is this real? Like, how much of this is attention, warranted? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you are speaking some true. Maybe you are, dramatizing, pieces of fucking, nonfiction to make it a more grandeur for you personally. If somebody gave me a fucking microphone and I knew a couple of things about my neighbors and shit, but I knew that shit would take me to a whole nother status, I'll be fucking talking. Yo, listen, bro, listen. That nigga gonna cut his grass. Sometimes I'll be seeing crazy shit over there. I don't even know what's going on. It could have ghosts. I'll make that motherfucking shit, make it like the base stand. But realistically, it's just like some regular shit. The only reason I question her, even though there's been some, shit came out with her where she kind of got she name drops heavy, you know what I'm saying? She could be right about every single fucking thing she ever says. But I have to question it because you're just too comfortable sitting there just fucking letting it vomit out of your face, yo. You just cannot wait to get something said about somebody, and then the mannerisms and just everything. It's like you're enjoying it so much, man. It's just like, and maybe it's because in her mind, like if everything she says is fucking absolutely true, which how many times is that honestly the case? Like, people like to embellish, you know what I'm saying? And you're a person in entertainment, like, come the fuck on, bro. Like, we gotta be reasonable. You feel me? Like, nobody ever knows, so you're just taking information. Don't just take everything at face value, bro. You have to make sure you do your due diligence as much as you can because you don't have many avenues. You know what I'm saying? You got as much as you can fucking work with. But at the end of the day, you're also yourself, your individual self is the person who has to put the information in your head, compute it the way that you do. Hopefully you're intelligent enough to do that. And then you fucking, press your best judgment forward or whatever. But I really don't like when people come on there and they're just too excited to talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Too excited to spread drama, too excited to spread bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just at the beginning I said this, like, yo, this is minimal. I don't give a fuck what you say. This is minimal, man. Not for the people who are getting hurt. Like that's the different shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like if there's people getting hurt and getting, with the Diddy shit, we finding out sex trafficking and racketeering, all the shit that they got, on his agenda or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Like, he was fucking with Cassie and doing all this other shit. And I wholeheartedly believe that list is a ton longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know, bro. It's just difficult, man. It's difficult to keep giving a fuck, keep caring about all these people saying this and saying that every 5 minutes. And then, you don't know whether to sing with these motherfuckers or dance with them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Cat Williams told us at the beginning of the year, man, that Diddy was gonna go down. He predicted the shit like Nostradamus. But I gotta protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. The reason why I even brought up Cat Williams right now and all this shit or whatever, Jaguar, right, everything is because, listen, bro, these motherfuckers is coming out and they're saying some true shit. I mean, it is what it is. Want to hear it? Don't want to hear it. It's a lot of shit is coming out to be true. And when somebody's credibility starts to go up, it is a meter. You know what I'm saying? You start hearing shit. Wait a minute, what the fuck? That was real? And you say, well, what else did they say? Then you're a little bit more, inclined to listen to that shit a little bit more because their credibility is now good. So he came out and said this shit in the beginning of the year. You got to tell him, no, I did. I got the receipts for everything. I'm telling you, this motherfucker was confident. I believe him. I believed him when he said it. I ain't gonna lie. I believed him when he said it, especially about this shit. 1,000 baby oils is insane. Not even Rick Rude had that. Yo, Slim, bro, listen, these motherfuckers is out here. Yo, I'm just tripping that, like I said, yo, I've been watching P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call him. I've been watching this nigga for years, yo, for years. And even though I've never been a hardcore fan, like this motherfucker has been, with some of the greatest, music artists. He's been with some of the fucking best songs, you know what I'm saying? When that whole Diddy remix shit came out, that album with fucking Fatty Girl and all that shit on it, and Craig, the fucking music and flavor in your ear remix and all that shit. Bro, I was jamming that shit. This motherfucker had the locks, this motherfucker had Faith Evans, this motherfucker had 112, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Bad Boy historical, bro. Come on, don't fucking play, Black legacy as far as music. So, you hear this about this guy. You've heard a lot of shit about him over the years, but it's like now he's starting to, pay for some of his shit that everybody's been talking about, man. But just to find out that at least some of this shit might be really true. Still got to go to trial and figure out what the fuck is going on, but apparently you got enough. Now, having freak offs and shit, having freak offs and crazy ass, wild ass parties and this and that, that's not against the law. You know what I'm saying? That's most motherfuckers. They get some money. You have the ability to have a little bit more fun than other people have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's not against the law. So, indictment states authorities seize narcotics. Which another thing. I'm sorry. I'm just being real. Narcotics, yeah, okay. Depending on what you're doing with it, if you're fucking giving it to little kids and shit, then yeah, we got problems. But if you're throwing big ass parties and you got drugs and shit on the table, I'm pretty sure people understand that that's kind of part of it. I don't know how bad it is. Just, I guess depending on your viewpoint. Narcotics to me, it's like, okay, what the fuck ever. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as it isn't being used in some crazy shit. But here we go. This is the fun part. Everybody likes the fun shit. That's what else people like to ride on the fun. Even Slim just jumped in and said it. More than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Yo, man, motherfucker's a rock star, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he that's not a surprise, nigga. Like, I know it's more funny because all the reports are, oh, like this motherfucker likes, he likes other shit. He likes this and that. Like he plays it like he likes all these women, but there might be some other shit going on. Like that's what people are saying. I don't know if it's true. If it is true, honestly, at the end of the day, like, do I give a fuck? I really don't give a fuck. But I understand why people like to hee ha ha about it. So that's why it's like, oh, he got all of them because you know what he likes to do. Like it's an inside joke, really. But on some reality shit, like at the end of the day, if I just read this statement and they indicted this shit or whatever, and it was just like they got all this because the motherfucker likes to party. Like think about it like this: if they went to court right now, and this, I know there's more. Don't fuck with me, okay? I'm just saying, just be reasonable. If they just had this evidence right here, well, judge, we found narcotics and we found thousands of bottles of baby oil. The judge would be like, so. It's only you hear about this shit more than you hear about the actual charges that are meaningful. But why is that? Because people like to have fun, bro. Everything is a joke. Everything's funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the shit that's gonna rock. So motherfuckers is going like talk about this and gonna talk about Meek Mill and talk about all these other people and shit like that or whatever, because that's what's funny. It's something that's easy to clown somebody and shit. Just like you were in school. You want to pick on the kid who's the fattest and shit like that or whatever. It's easier. You feel me? Like it's just an easy way to kind of degrade or whatever. But this motherfucker had a whole bunch of shit in his house, and I guess they're going through the stuff, and they were having the freak parties, and they said they got tapes. They said they got a whole bunch of shit. But they definitely also said, pressing charges for like, human trafficking, which is another term that is starting to get regulated a lot more. I honestly don't know what like the classifications are for human trafficking. Like a lot of people are under a lot of misconceptions, I think, when it comes to different types of degrees of whatever indictments or whatever. Because like kidnapping, like you think kidnapping is, oh man, I got this guy and I'm going to rob him and shit like that or whatever, and take his mom and hide her in the basement or some shit. Like that's a version of it, but like there's a lot more that has to do with like different stages of kidnapping. There's different stages of murder, different stages of assault. Like I'm saying, like everything has stages. But just recently, like I started hearing more about, like, every time somebody does something, it's getting classified as human trafficking. Just completely honest, I thought human trafficking was when you were taking people and kind of like, moving them around for sex, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever sales you're using them for, abuse, whatever the fuck it is, like in a bad manner. Like, you basically got people for fucking sale, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I thought it was. Now I remember it was always called prostitution, but all of a sudden, up until recently, now everything is classified as human trafficking. So I don't know if it's like the same thing, if they've changed the literature or whatever, but I'd have to like look into that a little bit more because I don't really know, if that's just something that's always been around that I've just missed and I'm just catching it now because it's happening more, getting more attention paid to it. But I was hearing a lot more like human trafficking, especially when it came to like, the shit with the children, and you hear about like, the wild stuff that happens with like child trafficking and stuff like that. That's what I was used to. So whenever I hear that, that's where I go back and I kind of, refer to that. And of course, that's like the worst shit you could possibly hear. So it's like seeing Diddy and it's like the charges of human trafficking. I'm like, what the fuck? What was he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was he doing? Yeah, with human trafficking. This motherfucker crazier than I even thought. You go and read about exactly like what human trafficking is in the actual like indictment or whatever, and then you'll find out, oh, it's just paying people for sex or some shit like that. If that's human trafficking, then that's fucking crazy because that's something that never been explained before. I thought it was prostitution. I thought it was this. But at the same time, I'm just speaking, outwardly about, just kind of off the whim. I don't know if that is what it says. I haven't read any of the pages. I saw that there was some documentation that just came out that people can read now. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. We're getting to know the Hollywood industry a lot more than I think we ever have. People are talking about it now. It didn't start with Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? Cat Williams definitely brought light, and this year kind of brought out a lot of stuff, especially in like black community. We were talking a lot, like I said, Jaguar Wright. People been talking about Diddy forever. The Tupac stuff came out this year, which was absolutely crazy. Still tying that, seeing if that ties together, because a lot of people speculate shit with Pac and Biggie was that there was connections in those areas too. I have no idea if there are or not, but I'm just saying, like, people say it. You know what I'm saying? They were all in the same kind of environment, so I wouldn't be surprised. I definitely wouldn't be surprised. But we're getting a lot of closure on a lot of situations, man. And true shit is coming out. People are definitely talking, man. Whistleblowers, whatever you want to call them, people are definitely talking. And I don't know how good it is, man. I guess it's good people are coming to justice for people who've hurt people and stuff like that. That part is great. But at the same time, it's like, you also hitting the part where it's like, damn, man, people that we have watched, once again, people we've watched our whole lives growing up and stuff like that, who have definitely brought us entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Some form of joy, watching the shit. You're just starting to see like the dark side, man. You don't know these fucking people, bruh. It's really crazy. A show I'm watching now that I have never gotten into. And it's weird because I've always been like a superhero lover and shit like that or whatever, but it's kind of the same kind of topic. The Boys. I'm watching The Boys on Hulu, man. Great show. I'm on season 3. And it's real crazy how they depict, the superheroes. And if you watch the show, you understand, but it's like, you got kind of like the basic characters that are kind of compared to like Justice League and stuff like that or whatever. And it's like, but you see like a different type of personality from them. It's not like the lovable, we love everybody, must protect the world. Like, it's a darker kind of envision. But not only just darker, like they're just villains and shit, but it's just like their traits are so different. It's like, they still have a mentality like the smiley face in front of you, but it's all like persona. Like, it's all like portrayed, like acting and shit like that or whatever. But then their real side comes out when they're behind the scenes. And it's a great show, man. But that show reminds me of like what we're seeing, man. We're getting a full dose of reality. Probably because there's so many sources of information now. There's so many ways that you can access information, and as soon as something happens, transfer information, people could talk with each other a lot easier. I personally think that's the reason why all this shit is constantly coming out and just flowing like water at the end of the day now. And people are ready to talk because they're more willing. They see that there's not as many consequences, so a lot of shit is starting to come out into the light, man. And that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. But it also just makes you think like, damn, man, how long have I been following like, bad shit? How long have I been following just, recklessness, man? Like, I'm supporting all these people, whether listening to their music, this and that. And then you don't even know what to what to think afterwards, because like I said this on the show previously, and people try to clown me for the shit, but I'm saying, like, like I just said now, like, there's been mad songs that got Diddy in it, or he was a part of it, or hype man for it, whatever the fuck you want to say. He was some way involved in the shit. So, like, now if I go back and listen to fucking Fatty Girl and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't listen to that. If I go back and listen to I Need a Girl to ride, I need a girl to change my listen. I go back and listen to that shit now, and am I wrong? And people looking at me with their fucking nose in the air, like, you listen to that shit? Yeah, I listen to that shit. I fucking love that shit. That's a great fucking song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna play my brain and be like, oh, no, who did that? No, I don't like it anymore. I fucking love that shit. I mean, I look at it differently now, whatever. Same shit with R. Kelly. You only want to step in the name of love? Come on, you want a fucking skating ring or something like that? And you think I'm not dancing? Are you fucking high? Of course I am. Like, like, I'm not trying to trick my brain. You feel me? Like, I might look at it different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'm not really ready to support this guy in no type of way. Like, if he does a show or something like that, I'm not going to see that shit. But if the song comes on, I got to be honest, like, the shit was hot. And there's people out here just like, oh, no, his music always been, fuck you. Stop playing. Like, if you were never a fan, that's one thing. But if you were a fan, but you changed up because you got their character and shit like that, I mean, if you really like that, you could do that shit. Hey, good for you. But I'm just saying, a lot of people just like to portray bullshit, man. And then when people be honest, you know what I'm saying? It's like Kamala Harris shit. People motherfuckers want to act like they voting for all these good reasons and shit. And then you ask them one question, well, what the fuck she do? They got to think for an hour. They don't really know. You voting for the persona. You ain't voting for the fucking person. You voting for what's in front of your face, what she preaching to you, and you also voting because that's the side you're supposed to vote for. It's the same shit with this shit, bro. Like, you hear something, oh, they did something bad, so everything's bad now. So bad. You don't even think twice about anything else. Nope. And it just depends on how you look at the situation, bro. Because it is confusing to a degree, because, like I said before, like, we've been following this shit for so long. Actors, all these people who've done all this bad shit, directors, and the guy that was just caught, it wasn't even recently, but it happened not too long ago on TikTok. The guy who made Space Jam and a whole bunch of other movies. The actual, the director dude or whatever, old dude over there trying to meet young girls and shit like that in a thing. And one of the TikTok, pedo catchers or whatever caught him. It's fucking crazy, bro. There's so many, like, on so many pieces of art and art forms of art that we've watched throughout our lives, man. We're seeing these people have been involved in some heinous shit. And it ain't going nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as just like, it's still out there. It's still happening right now. Politicians, every fucking body. If you got some kind of form of power, people over here talking about, Jay-Z and Beyonce and this and that. And at this point, I won't be surprised if shit come out on anybody, bro. Anybody. I'm never surprised anymore. It would be super hard to surprise me. But at the same time, it's just like, I ain't looking for it. I don't know. I mean, hopefully it never comes my way. I know that I would always be cautious if I was ever, because I still, I'm doing this. Of course, I'm interested in, like, the entertainment world. But I would always be super cautious. I'd be like, I know this stuff exists, or at least might exist. So I'm gonna play my part the best way that I can. I'm not gonna just dismiss it. I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I'm gonna try to find an avenue that works so I can still enjoy it. You feel me? Like, I think that's the best way to look at it. I think that's the best way, instead of just trying to be on some moral fucking high ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you got to kind of just make peace with whatever you enjoy, like, you know what I mean? Or just dismiss the shit forever and, don't have anything you enjoy, you know what I'm saying? Or find something new. That's an option as well. But yeah, P. Diddy, man, he's out here fucking wilding out. And, I know he definitely got to be kicking himself in the ass now. It looks like he's definitely getting hit. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going, he's in custody. He got locked up. Howard University snatches Diddy's honorary degree and returns his $1 million. Damn, you can't fuck around anymore. Motherfuckers is returning millions. Take this $1 million. We don't want to be associated with you. Damn. You want to know the bad thing, though? Let me say this shit too. I'm not saving Diddy in no way, but I'm saying, like, that unfortunately in the era that we live in, just hearsay can make some shit like that happen. It don't even have to be anything that's indictment. It doesn't have to be anything. You don't even got to go to fucking trial. Just let the wrong person or a couple motherfuckers say something about you, and that shit spreads too fast, even if it isn't true. You screwed, man. You screwed in a lot of ways, because most of the time, the hearsay shit gets out and it gets around way faster than actual truth and evidence, man. We talk about this on the Beyond 1130 show a lot, like situations like this, where it's like, you can say one thing and then everybody starts saying it. Then the next thing you know, like 10 years from now, you know what I'm saying, you find out that one thing wasn't even true. Like, wait a minute, that's my whole life. I was thinking that the cat was orange. You telling me it was blue the whole time? And you're like, yeah, bro, that shit was always on. Look, see, they got real pictures of it now. You're like, yo, I thought that shit was orange forever. And then that's how that shit be, man. You learn fucking 10 years from now the truth about some shit that happened, and you thought that shit was a whole different situation just years ago. What JC said, B, you nailing it. You can love a star. You can love stars prior work despite any drama they do. Take our bro Jeremy Miller. He's been an idol of mine most of my life, even after his life post pains and back to the Navarro Miller report. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, these guys, they have life, man. They're human, like most people. Most people fuck up. Most people do different things, have troubles and problems here and there. Some are greater than others, and then there's just some people who are just pieces of shit. And both exist. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes somebody might make a bad mistake and learn from it, and never let it happen again. And sometimes people just literally will break everybody's necks to get to the top, or as close to the top as they want to be, and that still wouldn't be good enough for them, and they'll try to just hold down the control all the way from there. So it sucks, man. It sucks to know that it exists, but it's also good to know that it exists, because then you can try your hardest to stay away from it or protect yourself from it. And then also people can be aware of it, so they can and then that shit starts to get weeded out a little bit. But listen, man, Diddy, good luck, man. If you are guilty of all this shit that they finding, man, it's got to be something, bro. It's got to be something. I mean, it's a lot of shit they finding. But if you are guilty of all this shit they finding, man, listen, hey, you built your fucking bed. Now you got to lay in it, bro. You've had a fun life, I guess. If you've enjoyed all the freak parties and baby oil, motherfucker. Who the fuck? How do you order 1,000? Well, how do you order? It's probably easy, really easy. Probably just a couple boxes. We over here exaggerating, like 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Honestly, you go on Amazon right now, you probably 4 boxes, bring it to your fucking house, and that's all you need. But yeah, it's I guess it is what it is, man. I personally don't really give a fuck. I'm just glad that if there is closure for people who have been affected by the bullshit, like that's always good, man. Nobody's have to deal with no bullshit, especially like the women who have been dealing with certain things. I remember fucking hearing conversations with the Locks over there talking about them not giving them their fucking their royalties or whatever it was. We've been hearing about Diddy for a long ass time, man. So it's like none of this shit is a surprise, bro. It's just now it's being acted upon. So it's no more hearsay. Like it took a long fucking time, you know what I'm saying? But it's no more hearsay. But whatever. Diddy, have a good time, bro. Don't drop the soap, or drop it if that's what you're into. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, send nobody to my fucking house, man. I ain't do nothing. Yo, everybody's talking about you, bro. Come on. I got a show, man. I got to talk a little bit. But, yo, listen, man. There's been some other stuff. Like I said, yeah, I do have a couple other topics I wanted to, like, kind of touch on today, man. Nothing, like, serious. But I've been having, like, these conversations with people lately. And, a lot about, minding your business is big for me. Like, I'm one of them type of people where I don't like everybody always knowing everything I'm doing. I don't like knowing what everybody's doing. I don't really care. I don't need the added shit that I have going on added on to shit that me thinking about what you got going on. Like if I can help it, I'm just doing what I got to do. And if I come across you doing what you got to do, and hey, we chill, we like each other, we want to do something together, that's cool. Let's mingle where we mingle, and then outside of where we mingle, we go to our separate ways. everybody should know everything everybody fucking doing all the time. Everybody should. That's just how I feel. I don't feel like I need to talk to you all the time. I don't feel like I gotta see you all the time. If it's like your wife or your family or your kids or something like that, that's cool. Best friend you just want to keep in touch with. Okay, you got times you do this. I'm just not one of them type of people that likes to always have all my business always known all the fucking time. It's just too much, man. It's just too much to think about. It also, in my experience, like it gives people a lot of ammunition to use against you. And I'm not saying that there's always people who will use it against you, but I'm saying if there is a situation that happens and they have the opportunity and it is available and they want to, motherfucker can use shit against you, bro. And I don't feel like that's something that you should set yourself up for. I don't think it's something that's good for you or anybody else. So I was thinking about this shit. This is a conversation I had with somebody a while ago, and he had a situation where his friend was dating somebody, and he had knew of the person that he was dating, and she was cheating on him and shit or whatever. And basically, he kind of went up to her and he was just like, yeah, I think that blah, blah, blah. I just want to let you know, like, just humbly, well, it's what he told me. But hey, listen, I heard that she was doing this, blah, blah, this and that. But I just want to let you know that's what they said. That's what it said happened or whatever. And apparently the guy, like, yeah, he was like, oh, okay, okay, and just kind of took it and then just stopped talking. They just stopped talking and shit, like they weren't friends anymore. And the guy just kind of listened to it and it just was what it was. And I remember thinking to myself, like when I was hearing that story, like, would I do that? Would I tell somebody like, hey, it doesn't even have to be a close friend. Like a lot of times, like these questions are easier when you think of like your brother or your mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure you're gonna fucking tell your mom, like, hey, mom, you fucking, the guy you're dating, I saw him at the mall kissing on another woman or whatever. Like, you're gonna tell your mom. And I'm pretty sure you'll tell your brother. You know what I'm saying, or your sister or some shit like that or whatever. But like, just a friend. There's a friend, maybe even a friend at work. Like, you just got somebody that you kind of just talk to when you're at work. You don't even really talk outside of work. And then you just like go and you see, their boyfriend or their girlfriend that you've seen previously. Like, hey, wow, hugged up or did this or whatever, somebody else. Like, are you the kind of person that will go back to the job and say, hey, listen, I don't want to tell you this, but do you still hang out with this guy, whatever? And she's like, yeah, we're together, we love each other, blah blah blah. And you say, hey, listen, I'm really sorry to tell you this, but I saw them at the fucking mall and they were walking hand in hand, feeding each other pretzels and stuff. And you're like, oh shit. It's crazy when passion and shit is involved, right? Because it's like at that moment, for most people, I think that's the last thing you want to fucking hear. Now, maybe you'll have a couple weird ass situations, where it's just like, oh yeah, well, we're in an open relationship, so it's just like, yeah, it's mind your fucking business. And maybe you'll get hit with that. And at that point, you got, listen, I'm so sorry. No, I completely understand. I was just trying to be a friend, bam. Then you back the fuck off. You feel me? There's always a way to handle some shit like that or whatever, right? But at the same time, it's like, if you don't do nothing, now you got a whole representation of this person that you just made up. You don't know you don't know what's real. You don't know whatever. And you're treating them differently now because you're like, what I'm saying? This thing about them, maybe unintentionally you're treating them differently. Maybe you stop talking to them because you don't want to be around. You don't want to get tempted to fucking release this information. So shit affects you, no matter what, no matter what decision you make. I'm probably the dude that's going to tell you. I'm probably the person that's going to, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to try to get in your business. Like, you would have to at least be somebody that I regularly talk to. If you're somebody that I just kind of high and by, it would just have to be a weird situation. Like, I'd have to be sitting next to you in the break room. We just eating, our food together. Oh man, you like this show? Yeah, this show's good, man. Hey, they're just like my weird eating. Like, I'm about to tell this motherfucker. Yo, so your girl, bro, fucking with somebody else. The fuck you mean? Like, yo, listen, bro, I didn't want to tell you this shit. Sucky situation. It's a sucky situation, but I'm telling you right now, like, you got to think about it. Like, would you do that shit, yo? JC said it's one thing to be open natured, but gotta be guarded when you share and make sure none of it can be used as vengeance material down the line. Be true to yourself and keep deep stuff out of the general pop. Yes, and that's a big thing. Like that's a big thing. That's what I was talking about earlier about like, you don't want to be guarded like, with the intent of like, no, I'm not telling anybody anything because they'll use it against me. Nah, you don't want that deep, but you do want the understanding of, hey, maybe I shouldn't tell everybody everything because it's an opportunity, at the end of the day to put myself in a bad situation, maybe. You know what I'm saying? There was a video I saw not too long ago. It was basically this woman had like a boyfriend or some shit like that or whatever, or a friend, and she had like let her into her house and she had told her about some money she had got or some shit like that, whatever. And then the friend went back and got her boyfriend and like somebody else, and they went and fucking kicked this girl's door in, closed the door, and held a gun to her head. And then the friend and the boyfriend or the accomplice or whatever started walking through her fucking house and taking a shit. It's like, yeah, listen, I'm sorry, I did it, blah, blah, whatever. We need this money, whatever. Yeah, listen, just some honest shit. Just like, hey, listen, I'm, get this going on right now. Hey, my kids aren't home. Easy conversations too. Yeah, when I get off of work, yeah, my kids aren't home by themselves. I just gotta hurry up and get home. Shit that you don't even really think about. And then somebody sitting there stocking shelves next to you or whatever. Oh, kids ain't home. Huh? I'm off tomorrow. Where does she live? You know what I'm saying? And now you got somebody plotting on your shit. Like, and at the same time, it's like you don't want to be too guarded because you connect with people by sharing information and like kind of speaking honestly or whatever, like unless you're just phony as fuck and you can over here just make up damn scenarios or whatever. But it's got to be a balance, man. It's got to be certain things that you have to kind of keep close to the chest. You have to wait for the opportunity to open up to people. You know what I'm saying? That's another big thing I think people miss a lot. I think people kind of are a little bit too fast to engage. It's hard to find balance, man. It's hard. I feel like personally, like I feel like more people are usually hitting the ends of shit instead of trying to get to the middle. I feel like people are left like teetering, like in between extreme and fucking well, two opposite sides of extreme, instead of kind of meeting more in the middle of like, hey, listen, you meet somebody, oh, listen, you like Donkey Kong? Yeah, I like Donkey Kong too. Shit, what the fuck? I'm playing that since I was 15. And then that's about it. Then rock with that for a little while. If you play Donkey Kong motherfucker a couple months later, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden you start building up. Yeah, man, I always, let's go there when I was a kid. Me and this thing, I got a son, whatever. I just feel like you got to be really careful, man, because people do have the ability to use information against you. And I tell my kids that too, like, don't release too much information to people about yourself because people can, just for the hell of it, like Diddy. If Diddy went to somebody like, yeah, I just bought fucking 2,000 bottles of baby oil. What you think I'm doing with that? You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? What, nigga? Not a motherfucking baby oil fucking princess for life and shit. But I just feel like it's really you really have to pay attention to like what you're doing and minding your business, bro. Minding your business is huge, man. Like let people live their life, let people do what they do. Unless it affects you or unless you know of it actively affecting somebody else, you don't want to be the tell on everything person because there's motherfuckers that just another form of balance. Oh, they dropped this, they did this, they did that. Instead of just like the real shit, like, yo, listen, I'm sorry, I don't want to even be saying this shit, but I just saw this girl, she wouldn't have just took like $800 out of that thing, whatever. And then you're like, what? And you're like, yeah, listen, I ain't say nothing, I don't want to be involved, but I saw it, so I'm just letting you know, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, that's the case. So mind your fucking business, man. It's important. You'll still live longer. But listen, guys, I wanted to jump on here. I didn't really have too much for tonight. Like I said, I don't really want to talk about politics. I don't really care about this shit. If you vote and you feel strongly about like what you got going on, hey man, good for you, yo. I really hope that if you got additional information or you just choose to believe what you believe and it works for you. Hey, who the fuck am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? See, once again, minding my business. I don't gotta. I just come on my show and speak my piece. And but I respect anybody for what they do, bro. I respect anybody for what they do. I really hope shit gets better. This year kind of started off with a lot of drama. You know what I mean? I don't know how often most years do, but Who cares about all the drama, bro? Like, I really wish that there's more just like, good shit to start happening. People be happy to spread more good shit. And of course, that's why we have, let me get to it. Before we get out of here. Positive. And like I said, I like to do this every web show because we get build up a lot of crap. And it's not all bad out there, man. One thing I've been liking on TikTok, man, recently, I've been saving, especially because of food prices. I talked about it previously, but they have these pages where basically they show you like cheap meals, and they'll compare them to like restaurants and shit like that or whatever. So if you like going to Panera, like you can see like Panera soup and different recipes you can get at Walmart for like $10, and it'll be like stuff that tastes like it or be similar, and they'll show you all the stuff you need, how much it costs. Shit like that is awesome, bro. Especially when you're like in the house trying to save some money. Let me go ahead and share the screen here. We're gonna find something positive for us today. I think I already have a video, but this is stuff they be having. Sorry, don't be playing on music, bro. But yeah, just giving you like different ideas of things you can make that you just grab in the store, like breakfast ideas. Easy shit, $10.39. So if you got a big family, like just think of all the people that this is helping right here, bro. That's one crazy thing, that if you have a big family, you really understand just how important being able to feed a lot of people with a little bit, bro. Damn, it's like a whole nother conversation, but I'm gonna jump into it real quick. Like, the one thing, for me, like, I ain't rich. I wish I was fucking rich. I got a big family. And even when I didn't, like when I was younger, I was in my different stages of, sometimes I needed help. I didn't have a lot of shit. I remember at one point I had like maybe $100, I think, for like a month, like $100 for like a month to try to get food like in my house. And that was for me and my son. And I used to just come up with different ways, and not just noodles, yo. Like, you can't just eat. I know it just sounds like, oh, just eat fucking ramen noodles. No, you can't do that, bro. You're fucking dead before you're 40. But to try to eat healthy and do different things or whatever, and try to have a little bit of variety, because you also get tired of shit. But it was difficult, man. But I did learn how to stretch a dollar, yo. I did learn how to say, okay, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna turn this from this into that, and make a damn chicken salad into whatever, chicken pot pie, what the fuck ever. And being creative was really important. So when I see stuff like this, like, I love this shit, bro. Like, with just this alone, make some eggs, some pancakes, and some sausage. Take some leftover eggs, some leftover pancakes, throw them bitches in like a taco. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to be creative, like, and just kind of stretch your food, bro. Spaghetti. If you know anything about people, like, spaghetti will feed your ass 3-4 days, bro. Even if it don't got meat. But you find different things, like meat right now is fucking astronomical, man. You go and buy a damn little small pack of hamburger meat or something like that. It's like $6. And it's just crazy. Like, it's not that bad. But if you're feeding a family of 5, you know what I'm saying? You have to buy a bigger pack. So it's like $20 or 15, whatever. And it's really difficult to try to make that shit last. So what I do a lot of times, man, is I go to like stuff like this, or spaghetti is always a go-to. Of course, you're going to grab some noodles, even though them shits ain't cheap no more. But I always try to find ways to like make stuff stretch. So if I have like, let's just a pack of meat, add some beans, add some fucking rice, and then like 2 more packs of seasoning. And then you got, 1 pack of meat plus the beans plus the rice, and that shit makes it huge. And then you can go buy some wraps and stuff like that from there. Bam, you good. You just turned, a meal that would feed 5 into a meal that will feed like fucking 15. And that's how I been like, trying to stretch and save a dollar, because I don't want to eat out as much, and stuff like that. That's what we've been doing over here. Heads of lettuce, even, like, grab instead of like the bag salads that go fucking brown in 5 minutes. You buy the bitches, they be brown at the store. But instead of grabbing them, I'll go and grab like the heads of iceberg lettuce or the heads of like romaine lettuce, and chop that shit up. Take the little bowl out of it or whatever, chop that shit up, put it in a damn bowl with a container with a lid, or in the Ziploc bags. and I'll throw that bitch in the refrigerator, bro. Sometimes I'll even just take that, take a tomato, whatever, some red onion, and throw them shits all in the bag. Just close them up and make my own bags. Because those damn ready-made bags, them shits will be like $4, but them shits be brown in 5 minutes, or to let it start turning green right away. Get all that extra shit in it you don't eat. So I'd definitely be I be loving these pages. I take these and I save them, and I look for, like, what they what else they got, or whatever. That's Jay Uso if y'all watching wrestling. Yo, we back with Wrestle Talks coming next tomorrow, man. So we're gonna be back on. Commission's gonna be back on too. I gotta try to squeeze in the commission because I might be busy at the time period, which sucks that we're just coming back. But of course, Dre and Warren's gonna be there, and I'll be in the next one. So we'll be back. But all right, but yeah, that's definitely positive for you, man. Know how to stretch your meals, bro, because food is fucking crazy right now. And Kamala Harris telling us that it's not, because she says she gonna make it work for us. But listen, they ain't making shit work. I don't know if Donald Trump gonna make it work either. But I'm just saying, just know how to stretch your dollar, yo. Know how to stretch your dollar. Where's a positive video I had? Damn, I don't want to get into no more because I know there's another video I just saw that I wanted to show you guys. But it's definitely not fucking positive. Watch your kids on that TikTok, on that Roblox shit, man. Watch your kids in that Roblox shit. I saw a video. Basically, this guy had rolled up to this kid, was jumping on a trampoline, and asked him about Roblox. And I'm sitting here like, yo, are you fucking serious? Like, this is happening? Like, he said he met him on Roblox, or he was trying to talk to his mom on Roblox. Bro, be real easy, yo. Your kids is getting into shit and you don't even know what they got going on. So just pay attention, man. Be real careful with people. Where we at? Big tits and what's it called on my damn page. Oh man, it was a video that was really good that I wanted to play for the positive moment of the week. I don't think I know where I put it, man. I'm gonna have to just call it a day. Well, here, you know what? I'll give you a little something positive. Check this out, bro. I know you guys probably know these guys if you watch TikTok a lot. I don't know if you follow them or not.
You got chocolate everywhere from your double chunk chocolate cookie.
And I'm out of Philips Sonicare premium brush heads. We partner with Philips Sonicare, and everyone knows how much Big Justice and I
don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I would usually not fucking like people like this. I don't like the animated shit. Like, I don't know. And I'm animated too, right? But it's like, I just don't like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't fucking know. It's just like, it's so phony. It's phony. But it's just something with these dudes right here, bro. I fuck with these dudes, yo. I would love to have a beer, like, with dad. He used to be a wrestler. I don't know if I've ever talked about them on the show. But when you just talk about like some just good positive information, son and his dad, man, just hanging out, just bros. You feel me? They got a lot of like bro content. They do the boom or the doom. They go eat food in different places and shit. They just seem like cool dudes, yo. Like and it's refreshing to see that instead of always seeing like the drama and shit like that or whatever. I follow a lot of fun stuff that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of good stuff, singing and people doing music and just different things. Of course, wrestling, but I like these guys, like the Costco guys. So shout out to them, man. Hope they keep making great content. I think the dad was trying to he was making videos and content for a long time. And the Costco video that they made just kind of blew him up, man. You never know what's going to blow you the fuck up. And how awesome is it? Eating cookies, spending time with his kids, what I'm saying, making money. They family look like they come from money because they got a lot of shit around them. But shout out to the Costco guys, man. They're awesome. No hate. You'll be ready to hate on somebody. Man, fucking God's fucking corny, man. Blah, blah, blah. Just shut up, man. Let people have fun, yo. I think I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. I'm starting to change. Like my damn mentality's changing. I'm not over here, talking shit like I used to, whatever. I still talk some shit though. But listen, guys. It's September. It's September. It's already believe it or not, it's September 17th. Like September just started. September's about to be over, man. We about to be finished with the fucking year, man. But we got Halloween coming up. We got Christmas coming up. We do have a Halloween special we're gonna be doing here at the Beeline. I don't know the date or anything yet. It may be on Halloween. I might just be going live, but it's gonna be a fun event. Hope you guys are ready for it. I'm trying to make it really scary. It's gonna be really good though. But yeah, I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be a whole bunch of shit. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. Keep killing it. The kids are off. If you're in Georgia, man, the kids is back home. So stock your refrigerators up. I don't know. These motherfuckers got more days off than anybody I ever remember, man. But yeah, they got like fall break or something like that now. They got a break for fall, summer, spring, and winter. Motherfuckers, we only had winter break. Oh, and spring break. I know we had spring break. But yeah, they got kids is back at home. So enjoy the time while you got it, man. Enjoy your kids, enjoy your family. We will be back next week. I'm going. I believe I will not be here 1 week. I think after next week I'll definitely be here, but the week after I may not. But I'm gonna be doing. I got a couple of shows. We may have some guests, but I kind of like just rocking with y'all and just giving y'all information, man. Might have some Beeline news coming up soon. November, people going to be voting, man. It's going to be a crazy time. Be careful out there. You remember what happened the last time, that January 6th shit and all that crazy shit. So just be careful out there, man. We're going to see what happens. Everybody try to mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business. Think about what you got to get done, bro. Stop focusing on this bullshit. Diddy got millions of fucking dollars. If he in jail, his kids got millions of dollars. These motherfuckers know what they doing, bro. Don't have too much fun, or you're gonna wind up, living life. Try to be the best person you can, and raise your kids, man, and take care of them. And stop following the damn narrative so damn hard, bro. Just because somebody's black doesn't mean they're your best friend. You motherfuckers be against you too. You don't even be knowing it and shit. You know them damn pictures where you see the cops is over there pulling somebody over, and then you see the black cop with the white cop sometimes. And I ain't even saying this against all cops. Definitely not all cops, but sometimes you see it and you see the person, get that sigh of relief. And that motherfucker starts talking to you like, oh man, you're worse than the other one. I have fucking personally had that shit happen. I looked and I was like, all right, it's a black cop with him. They gonna be cool. And the black dude was just like fucking straight asshole, man. And the other dude was like, he didn't really just say much. So I'm like, damn, I thought you was gonna be down for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to relate to what you familiar with, right? But nah, man. But listen, to each his own. There's some cool ass people out there, and then there's some assholes out there. This is how it is, man. That's how it is. But Beeline, listen, I love you guys so much. Definitely take care of yourself this week. And please go over to the B-Line-Entertainment.com. I'm sorry, the B-Line-Entertainment LLC.com, where you can find more information on our shows, what we do, what we offer. If you guys need any merch, please support the show. Grab a shirt, grab a hoodie, starting to get cold again. And we definitely got some new stuff coming. If you guys need anything, any kind of website designs, anything like that, we have it all. We do it all right here. I'm definitely looking to get some new products under my belt. So feel free to send me an email, send me a message on Facebook, send me a message wherever you want. Send me a comment on YouTube, and I will get back to you. But until next time, of course, stay true, stay positive, pay attention. I'm about to go take my ass to sleep. I'm kind of tired today, but I will see you guys next week, man. I will also see you guys tomorrow on Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. We will have on Professor Bear. He has more information to share with us about his wrestling app that he has on Roku TV. Check that out as well. And we out, guys. Have a great night.